Fakhri Abu Diab was born in this house, got married, raised his children, and took care of his garden. This was the room where Fakhri and his wife would have their morning coffee while catching up on the news. He spent his entire life in the Al Bustan neighborhood in Silwan in occupied East Jerusalem. But Fakhri's family's life was turned upside down last Wednesday when Israeli occupation forces stormed his home and demolished it.
I was married in it, and my memories and my childhood were erased for me. They didn't just demolish walls, ceiling and floor. They demolished my past and demolished my memories with it. Memories of my mother and father and of my wife, children and grandchildren. They demolished a family, shattered our future.
Fakhri is an activist who campaigned against illegal Israeli settlements in the occupied West Bank and occupied East Jerusalem. He's now a victim of what he fought against.
Since 1987, we have been submitting to the municipality that I have a small house. And since I got married and the family grew, I needed to expand the house. And I met all the conditions required to issue a building permit. But the municipality always rejected our file.
Home demolitions in occupied East Jerusalem aren't unusual, and Israel uses different pretexts to demolish Palestinian homes. And according to the United Nations, nearly 300 Palestinian families in the occupied city are under eviction orders and will likely lose their homes and land. A few days after Israel razed his home, an American church group visited Fakhri. 2 weeks ago, during a visit by U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken, his advisors joined an official U.S. delegation, visited Fakhri, pledging his house wouldn't be touched.
There was a promise from American officials that this house will not be demolished, to never be demolished. But unfortunately, it is clear that Israel is above international law and even above America.
Israel has a plan to turn this Palestinian neighborhood into a religious theme park called the City of David. This area alone has at least 100 eviction orders. Angela Godfrey Goldstein, an Israeli rights activist, accuses Israel of systematically and deliberately targeting the Palestinian presence in the occupied city.
These people have the right to live on their own land and not be forced out by settlers. There is a strategy to force all Palestinians out of East Jerusalem by denying them any planning.
Despite losing his home, Fakhri is not deterred, and he vows to stay no matter what. Mohammad Al-Kassim, TRT World, occupied East Jerusalem.